Goldfish? Ever seen a goldfish?
Goldfish!
Do goldfish have a 3-second memory? Or are they smarter than scientists once thought? Do you know how old the oldest goldfish to ever live was? What about the size of the biggest black moor? Or the most expensive breed of goldfish ever sold? Ever thought about selling some goldfish art or learning to train your goldfish or test their IQs? If these are things that strike intrigue in you, make sure to watch till the end so you don't miss a second of the things your goldfish wish you knew about them. The 3-second goldfish memory is 100%.
It's not a myth. My first turtle. That's a myth. It's not a myth. My first.
So, what are some other cool things goldfish can do? Well, they can recognize their owners. They can also distinguish between different people. Some goldfish have been trained to swim through hoops or play probably haven't heard about our favorite aquatic pets. We're going on a mission to find out where they came from originally, who the most famous of all goldfish were, including record holders, where they turn up in pop culture and price tags that go along with them, as well as a whole lot of different things you can do to train your goldfish. But firstly, how did scientists prove that goldfish have a good memory? To begin with, they used maze navigation experiments. Researchers trained goldfish to swim through mazes to find food. Not only did they find the food easily, they even remembered the correct path when tested again weeks later. They also trained them to use sound and light association. Goldfish were taught to push a lever for food when they heard a certain sound or saw a light. They remembered these cues months later also. Time-based feeding was studied. Here, goldfish learned to pour food dispensers at specific times of day, showing they could track time, bent a myth. Scientists have proven that goldfish can remember things for months, and they're actually quite intelligent. Do you know how they worked this out? You'll find out very soon. But first, there are some other interesting things that you probably haven't heard about. Our favorite aquatic pets. We're going on a mission to find out where they came from originally, who the most famous of all goldfish were, including record holders, where they turn up in pop culture and price tags that go along with them, as well as a whole lot of different things you can do to train your goldfish. But firstly, how did scientists prove that goldfish have a good memory? Scientists recently decided to test the theory about goldfish having 3-second memory. To begin with, they used maze navigation experiments. Researchers trained goldfish to swim through mazes to find food. And guess what? Even after weeks, they remembered the correct path. So much for 3-second memories. The idea that goldfish have a 3-second memory is a complete myth. Scientists have proven that goldfish can remember things for months, and they're actually quite intelligent. Some goldfish have been trained to swim through hoops or play soccer by pushing a ball. Would you believe they can differentiate between music? Experiments show they can tell classical music from blues. Make sure you keep watching, cause we're going to show you some easy games you can play with your goldfish. But before we do that, we have to tell you a little about their history. We all know goldfish were first domesticated in China over 1,000 years ago from wild Prussian carp. Did you know it was the monks that first started keeping them in ponds around their monasteries? It wasn't until the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644, that goldfish started being kept in ornamental ponds.
I want you to remember this pond. I want you to remember this pond.
By the 1600s, they began becoming popular in Europe and worldwide as aquarium pets by the 1800s. So we know goldfish are way smarter than their reputation on the streets. Do you know of any famous goldfish or record holders? We found out the oldest goldfish to ever live was a common goldfish named Tish. She lived for 43 years, from 1956 to 1999, in the UK. The longest fancy goldfish record goes to a 23-year-old black moor. The most expensive goldfish, a panda oranda that sold for $6,500 pounds in a UK auction. Chump change compared to the most expensive koi, sail in history. Koi being the larger cousin of the goldfish. That fish, the most expensive koi purchase in recorded history, was a S legend, a kohaku variety, that brought in a whopping $1.8 million, 203 million yen, in October 2018. Kohaku is generally the most valuable koi fish variety. Here's a fun fact for you. Goldfish can see more colors than humans, including UV light, and have excellent long-term memory. So next time someone says they have the memory of a goldfish, you can correct them. So now we know about their history. We know they are smart with both long and short-term memories, and we've discovered world records held by goldfish. So where else do our beautiful aquatic pets show up in the world? Goldfish art, of course, The goldfish has been featured for over the past 1,000 years in both Chinese and Japanese art. During the Song dynasty from 960 to 1279 AD, early Chinese artists depicted goldfish in ink paintings and ceramics as symbols of luck and abundance. In the Katsushika Hokusai period, 1760-1849 AD, the legendary Japanese artist included goldfish in his ukiyo-e woodblock prints, like goldfish and waterweeds. The famous artist Ohara Koson, 1877-1945 AD, was known for his kacho ga, bird and flower prints, and also created stunning goldfish illustrations. But what about Western art that features goldfish as symbols? Did you know some paintings of goldfish are worth more than a Lamborghini? Take Henri Matisse's famous goldfish paintings. One version sold privately for over $30 million. That's enough to buy 6 million actual goldfish.
The increase on $7
Salvador
million.
Dalí snuck goldfish into his trippy paintings. Works from this series have sold for over $20 million. I guess fish symbolism is big in the art world. But here's the real kicker. While you might win a goldfish at a carnival for $5, an original Hokusai goldfish print could cost you $500,000. Talk about inflation. Now, a quick quiz question for you. What would you rather own? A Matisse goldfish masterpiece? Or have a real goldfish that lives 43 years like Tish? I own a 16-year-old fancy goldfish named Princess, who sadly is unable to swim upright anymore. She had problems with her swim bladder about 3 years ago. Apart from that, Princess is very well. She lives a happy life scooting around the bottom of her bare-bottom tank on my desk right next to me, where I am 16 hours of the day. She loves to watch videos on YouTube with me, and especially loves it when the videos include her. Please, don't forget to drop your answer in the comments below. Oh, and if you don't mind, give this video a like as it helps my channel grow. Now, what you've probably been waiting for: how to test your goldfish smarts and training your goldfish. Why not? Try these, the Maze Challenge. The materials you'll need are a clear plastic divider or Lego maze in the tank. Simply place food at the end and see if your goldfish learns the path over time. Why not try color shape association? The materials needed this time are different colored ping pong balls or cards. If you always feed near one color, you should watch and see if after a while, the fish swim to that side first before you feed them. You could give sound training a try materials. For this test is a bell or clicker. All you need to do is ring the bell before feeding, and eventually, the fish will react to the sound alone. Why not try a time-based feeding test? This is an easy one. Feed at the exact same time daily. Look from the distance to see if your goldfish are waiting at the surface before you even get there. These tests for your goldfish are a great way for the two of you to bond. Spend more time together, and that makes them smarter automatically. The better they know you, the more comfortable they are, showing you their true personality. Guys, please don't forget their weekly water changes and monthly filter media washes for optimal health. Oh, and one other thing. Keep an eye on the tank's temperature, especially in those really cold months. Leave any questions in the comments below, and don't forget to answer our quiz question about owning a 43-year-old goldfish, like Tiss, or an original Matisse goldfish painting. I know which one I'd choose. Thanks for watching, and know that you are appreciated.